Hello and welcome. In this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to speed up your Windows performance. There are quite a few tricks or methods that you can use to accomplish this. In this video, I don't use any third-party programs. Everything that I'm going to show you should be available on almost all systems, and it is likely to improve your PC speed. We start with an easy one. This method potentially has a big impact on your Windows startup speed. We are going to manage the programs that automatically start on boot. This also ensures that these programs aren't active on your PC all the time, resulting in a faster PC altogether. Right-click on the Windows taskbar and select Task Manager. Click on the Startup tab. Here you have an overview of all of the applications that start on boot. What you want to do here is disable the applications that you rarely use, or disable the applications that have a high impact on startup. To do this, select an application and click on the Disable button. Once you are done with this, reboot your PC as these changes take place after reboot. Next, we uninstall old applications that aren't in use. Over time, most people install plenty of applications, but we rarely uninstall them. By uninstalling these apps, we create additional space and possibly free resources to provide you with a faster performance. To do this, click on the Windows search bar and type in Add or Remove Programs. This gives an overview of all of the installed applications. Before you start uninstalling applications, I advise to only uninstall applications that you know. Some applications might be important to your system, so uninstalling them without knowing what they do is a bad idea. You can always Google applications if you are in doubt. To uninstall an application, click on it and select Uninstall. When uninstalling a program, you might need to follow an uninstall wizard. Simply follow the instructions and you should be fine. In the next method, we are going to take a closer look at the Windows power plans. By default, Windows 10 sets you with a balanced power plan. This balances performance with energy consumption. We want to change this to a high-performance plan that prioritizes a fast performance. To do this, click on the Windows search bar and type in Power and Sleep Settings. Click on it. Next, click on Additional Power Settings. This opens a menu that allows you to select or add new power plans. If the high-performance plan is available here, you can select it and then close this window. If it isn't available, click on Create a Power Plan on the left side of the screen. Here you can select High Performance. Next, you can give the plan a name. I would suggest naming it High Performance. Click on Next to continue. After that, you can create a plan, or you can change how the plan performs when on battery or when plugged in. You can leave it on default and change it later on if the need arises. Changing to a high-performance plan should make your Windows PC faster, but it uses more energy to achieve this. Next, we are going to do a cleanup of the C drive. Usually, Windows 10 is installed on the C drive. This installation drive is sensitive to low disk space or to a drive that contains lots and lots of files. For instance, over time you install lots of programs that contain additional files. Some of these files might even remain after uninstalling the software program itself. To clean your C drive, open File Explorer. Right-click on C drive and select Properties. In the General tab, click on Disk Cleanup. This cleanup is going to scan the C drive for possible temp files, internet cache files, and other unnecessary files that we can safely remove. This takes a short bit. Once it is done, you can check the box for the files that you want to delete. After that, click on Clean up System Files. Another scan. Confirm the action by clicking on OK, followed by clicking on Delete Files. We aren't done when it comes to deleting files. Click on the Windows search bar and type in Run. In the Run window, enter temp. This opens a temp folder on your C drive. Select all items with Ctrl A and press Delete. It's possible that you can't delete a few of these files as they are actively in use at the moment. If this is the case, click on Skip for these files. Click on the search bar once more. Enter Run. This time, enter %temp% in the Run window. Delete all of the files in this folder as well. Again, some of these files are probably in use, so skip them when prompted. After doing these steps, you should have made some room on the C drive, resulting in a faster system performance. The next one is one that is advised very much by Microsoft itself, and that is to make sure that you have installed the latest Windows updates. I was in doubt to include this in our tutorial, but generally speaking, it's a good idea to have the latest updates installed. Microsoft says that this is a must if you want to speed up your Windows system. Search for Windows Update Settings. Click on it. There are two options. It might be that you have updates available, as is the case for me. If so, you can simply click on Download and Install to get the update. After this, you need to reboot your PC. It's also possible that you don't have any updates available. In that case, simply click on Check for Updates. Windows 10 does a quick scan, and after that it should have updates available for you to install. By doing this, the updates are going to install immediately. In the next method, we are going to make sure that a page file is set on your system. The page file is a space on your hard disk that functions as additional memory. In other words, using a page file can improve your PC's performance. Click on the Windows search bar and type in Advanced System Settings. Click on it. Select Advanced, followed by clicking on the Settings button in the Performance section. In Performance Options, select the Advanced tab. Here you need to click on Change in the Virtual Memory area. In the next window, we can manage the paging file size. Make sure to check the box next to Automatically Manage Paging File Size for all drives. If it was already set, continue to the next method. Otherwise, click on OK. Automatically managing the page file should be fine, so you don't have to bother with managing the file size for yourself. After that, click on Apply, and then you need to restart your PC for the changes to take place. Two more methods to go in this How to Speed Up Windows tutorial. In this one, we are going to disable the transparency effects. Search for transparency in the Windows search bar. Click on Show Transparency in Windows. Here we have the transparency effect, which is turned on by default. What this mainly does is add a slight transparency effect to the left side of your Windows menus. So you can turn this off, as it adds almost no value. You can test this by dragging this menu across your desktop while it is active, and do it once more when you turn the transparency effects off. You see a minor difference, but you probably wouldn't notice it if you didn't know about this change. For the last method, we need to go back to the Advanced System Settings. I'll show you how to disable visual effects, which result in slightly faster performance. If you need to reopen this, type in Advanced System Settings in the Windows search bar. In the Advanced tab, click on Settings. This should bring you to the Visual Effects tab. If you want to make things easy for yourself, you can check the box next to Adjust for Best Performance. This results in unchecking all of the other boxes. I don't really recommend unchecking everything, but by doing so, you learn in a fast way which effect is worth keeping. You can also choose to set it on Custom. When you do this, you can decide for yourself which visual effect you like and want to keep active. Hopefully you have a faster performing PC after watching this How to Speed Up Windows 10 tutorial. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. Be sure to subscribe if you want to watch more Windows or software related tutorials. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.